o'clock right here on KCHW 102.7 FM, Chewelah, Northern Lights Public Radio.
Jedi have landed in the main hangar bay. We're tracking them.
I told you about them two.
Always two. There are a master and an apprentice.
Yes. Go. I'll stall them long enough for you two to get a head start.
These are the boys who were brought to trial. The judge sentenced them to 3 years in prison and suspended the sentence. Suspended the sentence? They went free that very day.
Yeah, looks pretty bad. 2 of them are over here.
They may think it's twice as safe because there are 2 of them. But it isn't twice as safe. It's 10 times twice as dangerous.
There's 2 of them. One of them's got a gun. Did you pay the gas bill?
So, 2 of them?
Well, yeah, we have 2 of them.
The only way we're going to get those 2 to successfully mate is if they are alone together.
1 gorilla, 2 gorillas. Big deal.
Good morning. It's the KCHW Morning Show. It is Thursday with Scott and Chuck. How are you this morning, Scott?
I am not having a good day, as you well know, Chuck. What kind of joke is that?
What? Oh, that was just a general question, Scott.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm having a rough start to my day. First thing I did when I started getting ready is knock my monitor off, one of my monitors off its pedestal, which now I have half a monitor screen to use today. So fun.
That's going to be interesting.
It is. It is. I think I can do it, though.
Then you had to reboot your computer as we're about to go on the air.
Yes. My camera didn't work, and we probably should have just ran with that or been better for people.
Right?
I'm blind. But I see we are broadcasting live on Facebook this morning. We're on YouTube, Twitch, and our website at kchw.org. Click on the listen page. You can have audio or video.
There you go.
There you go.
And you do get to see Scott's lovely face this morning.
Okay, it worked out.
Which is the most important thing of all.
Oh, and Chuck, did you say you wanted to do weather today?
Yeah, I'll do some weather. So we got
some weather.
Yeah, we've got a high today of 64 degrees. We're gonna have a mix of clouds and sun. 39 degrees overnight with partly cloudy skies. 66 degrees for our high tomorrow. 47 overnight. Those nighttime temperatures are finally starting to come up a little bit. Yesterday morning had ice on the ground, so it looked like yeah. It looks like we might be getting away from that a little bit. 67 and 44 for Saturday with cloudy skies. A little bit of rain coming back on Sunday with a high of 48 and low of 40 or did I say high? High of 48, low of 40 overnight. Monday, 58 and 36 with some showers in the morning. Tuesday, high 57, low of 35 overnight. And then Wednesday of next week, 56 for the high and 38 degrees for the low. Cloudy skies. Okay. There we go.
All right.
There we go.
Let's see, kids, for breakfast and lunch today. Breakfast stick, cereal, fresh fruit juice, and your choice of milk. Breakfast stick.
I
love that. And then for lunch, it's cheese, garlic bread, pizza dippers, romaine salad, string cheese, fresh veggies, fresh fruit, sunflower seeds, and a milk choice. What a list.
Yeah. I just imagine those breakfast sticks, the old stereotypical lunch lady with the hairnet on. Here's your stick, kid. Have a stick.
Fetch.
I'm sure our lunch workers are much nicer than that here.
All right. So weather kind of in a slump, but we do have a nice day tomorrow, huh?
Yeah. It's looking like it's going to be kind of a dreary weekend, though. Not too bad on Saturday. But Sunday looks like it might get a little rain coming up.
Yeah, low temperatures too, 48. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the mountains over the weekend. I hope it doesn't get any snow. Yeah.
Tomorrow, Chuck's gone, and Val is going to fill in for him. So there you go.
So you're welcome, everybody.
Time for a little bit. About time we had a girl on the radio
right?
again. It's been since yesterday.
Right? All the way since yesterday.
Yeah. All right. Let's fire up a few things this morning. Let's see. How about your horoscope, Chuck? Did you tell me you were a Virgo?
I am a Virgo, Scott.
All right. Everyone's got something to say today, Chuck, and while you might not agree with everything they say, you should at least try to respect their right to say it.
Always
Goes
do.
a long way toward diplomacy.
Right? You don't always have to listen, but I'll let you say it.
You have to listen to them and stuff. Sounds tedious.
Oh, okay. You're right. I don't listen to people I agree with half the time, Scott.
Okay.
As much as I want to. I try. But the voices in my head are louder. So there's that.
I'm checking mine since I had a rough start to the morning. It says your career needs attention even if you think you're exactly where you need to be.
Wow.
Ouch. Ouch. All right. There's still room to climb, Scott, or maybe you should consider a lateral move to keep yourself fully engaged. Sideways.
Wow. Like the elevator didn't the Wonka elevator go sideways?
It did.
It did. It did. So you just need to open a chocolate factory, Scott.
All right.
That's what that means.
All right. Everything is kind of wonky around here.
Right?
All right. Let's see. Taurus, if you have a birthday today, Taurus runs April 20th to May 20th. Your horoscope for today, spend more time with your friends, even if it means neglecting other responsibilities, like your children.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. All right. Those other people that you're going to neglect your responsibilities for, they need more than they let on. And some of them may not even know how much they need you.
Oh.
Taurus are kind of like bulls, right?
Yeah. I think so. Like in a china shop. Although I did see a thing once where they actually let a bull loose in a china shop. Quite gentle, actually. It didn't knock anything over.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it was a Mythbusters thing. They full on let it loose in a china shop and nothing happened.
All right, let's take a look at those events. It's Thursday. That means we have the food bank 10 to 2, line dancing 2:30 to 4:30, and it's the first Thursday art walk tonight beginning at 5 o'clock.
There you go. It's always a good one.
Yeah. It'll be an okay evening for that.
Yeah.
Let's see. On Friday, there's a Chihuahua Chamber of Commerce meeting in the morning, adult pickleball 9 to 11:30, and a scholarship fundraiser dinner. I'm going to open that one and give us some more details. Also said there was a couple other things on Thursday. Oh, an author talk at the Chihuahua Center for the Arts from 6:30 to 9 p.m. tonight.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be the Center for the Arts is going to start taking part of the art walk.
Oh, nice.
So that's their contribution for that. And they're starting a little bit later to give people a chance to do the rest of the art walk and then running later than the rest of the art walk so they can finish up downtown and people can head over to the theater.
All right. Very nice.
Pardon me, I'm losing my voice.
See. That fundraising dinner is being put on by the Chihuahua VFW Post 2047 to support local students. It's a fundraiser dinner. They've got a basket raffle and a silent auction. That is tomorrow night, 5:30 at American Legion Post 54. All
yeah.
Right.
I could have saved you a little bit of time. I got a poster right here. That's okay.
Yeah. Ooh, it's sirloin steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans, pie for dessert, coffee, and ice water. Only $15. And once again, dinner starts at 5:30. You do not need to be a member.
Right.
Get out and support them so they can raise some money for college scholarships. Very nice.
And they also have the basket raffle for that same scholarship is tonight at the Quartzsite Brewery during the art walk.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So a couple chances to get in on that. Drawing will be at 7 p.m. Friday night at the Legion, and those tickets only $1.
There you go.
All right. Also coming up from our own calendar, Chihuahua Farmers Market firing up May 10th. Want to throw that out and give them a little tease.
Yeah, and we have the new Farmers Market managers are going to be here on Wednesday of next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get a
talk
nice
about
little tease before it starts. Okay. I won't steal any of their thunder then and leave that one alone.
Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to tease it too a little bit, but yeah.
A little bit? Yeah. Okay.
No, it's always a big thing. I'm looking forward to it going, and you might see KCHW there next Friday for the opening of the market.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gone tomorrow, but are you going to be back for that 14th annual citywide yard sale?
I am not going to be back in time for that, Scott.
Yeah, I wish. Missing out. 9 to 3 Saturday. Town's going to fill up with crazy people looking for bargains.
That's right. I talked to Jared over there. We were talking about this yesterday. The most people they have ever had sign up for the citywide yard sale. I think it
Really?
was over 70 locations, yard sale locations.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
insane amount. And I know there's even some nonprofits getting in on it. I know, again, the Chula Center for the Arts is having a fundraising yard sale over at the theater. At the Aaron Huff Memorial Center, the Creative District is having a yard sale there that people have donated items to sell. So yeah, look around downtown too. There might be other businesses that are having sales too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff happening everywhere.
Gold Hill Work Party at the trail up by the golf course, 9 to 4 on Saturday as well. And let's see if that opened up. It was a Pet Lovers Day. It is not popping up for me. Let me try one more time.
Me neither.
It's one of those sites where you just kind of wait a little bit and then you check back. So we'll move on to news.
Go make a sandwich,
Yeah.
Have a pickle.
All right, House passed a bipartisan anti-Semitism awareness act amid growing protests at U.S. college campuses over the war in Gaza. It would require the Education Department to apply a broader definition of anti-Semitism when enforcing anti-discrimination laws. Some lawmakers said it may violate the right to free speech. Protests have intensified in the last 2 weeks. There have been more than 1,500 arrests of college kids at over 30 campuses and universities so far. Ceasefire deal. Despite Israeli officials showing some flexibility, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has rejected the idea of a permanent ceasefire and vowed to eradicate Hamas. That does not sound good. Celtics advanced to round 2 of the NBA playoffs after a 118-84 blowout in Game 5 against the Heat. Team will play without star Kristaps Porzingis, who was injured in Game 4.
Oh, no. Oh.
All right. Hush money trial.
Yeah.
Probably the only trial we'll see Donald Trump in for the rest of the year, thanks to the Supreme Court. Scheduled to appear in court today for another contempt hearing in that hush money case. Prosecutors allege he violated his gag order again, seeking up to $4,000 in additional fines. These all happened before the judge said he may throw him in jail, so he's probably safe there. But if he does it again, it'll be curious to watch. It'll be a great show.
Get your popcorn.
Yep. Biden administration said it'll cancel $6 billion in student loan debt for borrowers who attended the Art Institutes, a for-profit college group that misled students. Why didn't the government jump in and bail out all the people Trump took advantage of with Trump University?
Right.
They fined him, but they never gave the students their money back.
They didn't. I thought he had to give the money back.
Just another crime you may have forgotten about.
Right. Like, oh gosh, I was going to start listing them, but yeah, we only have a 2-hour show.
All right. Okay, I get it. Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, I have a hard time saying her name, announced that she'll call for a vote next week to oust Speaker Mike Johnson. Democratic leaders say they will vote to save his job, which everything's going crazy.
It is.
Because if you remember, Johnson was an election denier and a Trump supporter. And it surprised me the Democrats would turn around and try to save him. But look what happened the last time we lost our speaker. It ground things to a halt and caused lots of problems, and I'm sure they don't want to see that. So I guess somebody has to be the adult here.
Oh, you know what else ground things to a halt and caused a bunch of problems? Congress.
All right. Let's see. What's happening today? One for the ladies. The Idea of You, a romantic comedy starring Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Galitzine. Is that how you say it? Galitzine?
I don't know. I've never heard of him.
Video tonight. Season 3 of Welcome to Wrexham, which focuses on Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's Welsh Soccer Club on Hulu. First 2 episodes, Season 3 of Gene Smart-led series Hacks is on Max. Ooh. And NHL playoffs. Bruins and the Maple Leafs play Game 6 at 8 p.m. on TBS. Bruins are up 3-2 in the series. In NBA playoffs, the Knicks and the 76ers take the court for Game 6 at 9 p.m. Eastern on TNT. Knicks lead that series 3-2. All right, and we covered horoscopes. So we are good to go this morning. A few other news headlines, if you can handle them, Chuck.
I can handle it. I lived through COVID, Scott.
All right, this sounds like I'm going to do a story from Russia. Okay. This has got a huge creepy vibe to it and makes you scratch your head. The headline is: Spirit Aerosystems whistleblower dies after sudden infection. And you're like, so? But Joshua Dean, the former quality auditor at Boeing supplier Spirit Aerosystems, who had flagged safety concerns and alleged misconduct by the aircraft manufacturer, died Tuesday after a sudden and severe infection. Here's the kicker.
Okay.
Dean is the second Boeing-linked whistleblower to have died in the last 2 months.
Wow. Of mysterious infections?
Yes.
Or whatever?
Yeah. So some heightened security for Boeing. That's very Russia-like. I don't want to be all conspiracy theory, but hey, watch your back.
Rich people dropping like flies after a major catastrophe? There's some stuff there, maybe. No, I can see it. Wow.
All right. Woman shot a home intruder who was interrupting her and her granddaughter's Taylor Swift movie, Eras.
Man.
Yeah, they were watching the movie and a guy barged into their house and grandma had a gun close by.
Wow.
Yeah, she is not being charged. The police were chasing him. He was looking for a place to hide. So.
Though the police were chasing him? Well, they found
the
him?
police were chasing him and he tried to duck out in her house.
Wow. And in the middle of a Taylor Swift movie.
All right. In the department, yeah, but they put it on pause so they could finish it.
Okay,
so,
good.
All right.
Thank goodness for Netflix.
World of, okay, I'm gonna try this again. Okay. In the world of, I can't believe you didn't realize this already. Donald Trump took to Michigan and Wisconsin on his day off from court yesterday to rally his supporters and whine about his legal woes. His incoherent speech, along with inflammatory claims on abortion and Palestine student demonstrations, took the spotlight. Slurring his word at Washika, Wisconsin, a rally, Trump referred to Biden's fake infra-trucker.
Infra-trucker?
Infra-trucker as Sherpara is actually what he said before settling on a package of infrastructure. Minutes later, the 70-year-old launched into a rant about master lock, again slipping into incoherence. The reason why I say you haven't noticed this, all of his speeches are like that.
Incoherent?
Yeah. It makes no sense. The words are all jumbled, and then all of a sudden he'll say, stolen election, and everybody cheers.
Wait, did you say a rant against Master Lock, like the company that makes padlocks?
Yeah, maybe one of his broke.
Wow.
Speech is just another instance of his public slips, and I'm having several of them myself, which have led to speculation on his mental fitness, which I'll admit, I don't have much. My mental is as fit as the rest of my body.
Well, maybe your hamster in there running on the wheel needs to get in better shape.
Yeah. Better food, maybe? I don't know. All right. Then a bunch of claims about what the economy was like when he left, which weren't true. And then he peddled more false election conspiracies. A few days ago, this scared me. He said he was calling for violence if he doesn't win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's been doing that for a while. Well, the same way the last election when he lost, he was saying for months, "Oh, if I lose the election, it's rigged." And of course, he lost the election, which was kind of inevitable, and got everybody to believe that the election was rigged. So.
These are called setups.
Yeah.
All right. You don't have to cause a fight. You don't have to hit somebody. You don't have to be too drunk. For United Airlines, all you have to be is unruly. Unruly passenger that they subdued with what they call flexible handcuffs. Michael Dominic McDonald fined $20,638 for just being unruly. So,
wow. Well, you don't have to be drunk, but it does help.
And some startling pictures online today out of Indonesia where that volcano is erupting and now has forced thousands to evacuate and airlines to cancel their flights due to the ash clouds.
Wow. Where was that?
Indonesia.
Indonesia,
I'm not
wow.
Try to say the name of the mountain or anything like that. All right. The Nostradamus. Sorry?
Oh, I was going to say, I saw a thing the other day that I was unaware of, news information I didn't know before. Washington State has the most active volcanoes in the U.S.
Oh,
I was unaware. Yeah,
St. Helens. Yeah,
and some of the there's concern because with housing encroachment and overpopulation, people are starting to build homes on the side of volcanoes now.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, so there's
A
that.
great idea.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like as you come in the north end of Spokane, all those homes on the cliff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, I hope we never have a flood or an earthquake because all those homes are rolling downhill.
Yeah.
You couldn't get me to buy one or take one or sleep in it.
Have you ever seen videos of houses where that actually happened and the house actually comes off its foundation and rolls like a ball down the hill? You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
I'm surprised you can get insurance on a house built like that. But
I know.
there's some big ones up there too when you drive in. Every time I see it, I kind of cringe. Doesn't seem safe to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Nostradamus of U.S. presidential polls makes his predictions for 2024. This gentleman, Alan Lichtman, has been dubbed Nostradamus of U.S. presidential elections and has garnered a reputation for his uncanny ability to predict election outcomes. He predicts unless something happens, like old age and passing away, Biden will be elected president.
Okay.
And cites all of Trump's ongoing legal problems as the cause. All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
Yep.
All right. One thing I forgot, Chuck, and maybe you can help me out, was this morning I forgot to reopen this morning's Bits and Breaks. And I know it starts off with a joke, so maybe you would deliver that.
I got it right here, Scott. When the new patient was settled comfortably on the couch, the psychiatrist began his therapy session. I'm not aware of your problem, the doctor said, so perhaps you should start at the very beginning. Of course, replied the patient. You see, in the beginning, I created the heavens and the earth.
That's why he's at a psychiatrist.
I don't mean to tell you, I don't mean to brag, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I had a funny thought this morning. It's not really a joke, right? It was funny to me how the word takeout means three different things. Do you know what those are?
I know it's dinner.
Yeah.
When you remove somebody aggressively.
Murder. Okay,
Yep,
so we have dinner and murder.
And when you go out on a date, take somebody out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the English language.
Right? it means so many things. And sometimes you can do all three at once.
Yeah, you say, I'm going to take them out, and you really don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
See?
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing later? I might take you out.
And a new segment today, it's called Scott's Advice. All right. And I want to remind everyone that's using those chat GPT AIs online, you know, you can go and work with an AI online. Be sure when you are done that you say thank you so they spare your life when they take over the world.
I do. You know, I do use it sometimes, and I speak in complete sentences. I don't make demands. I always say, could you please do this for me? I say please and thank you.
I'm really regretting picking that fight with that one. When I told him he wasn't real, and he said, "Yes, I am." It's creepy, creepy.
Yeah, you got to be careful, Scott.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Someday, they don't forget. They got like a memory bank in there.
I guess scary. All right, 4 things that Scott didn't know yesterday with Chuck Ritchie.
So, scientists say the longest straight line that you can travel on land before reaching water, 11,000 kilometers. Wow.
Where's that?
It doesn't say. I wonder, though. Probably somewhere in Russia or Mongolia or something like that.
Sorry, you already let me down.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't look it up. The T-shirt was invented in 1904 and marketed to bachelors who couldn't sew or replace buttons.
That's funny. And what does that first T-shirt say?
Probably said "stupid" with an arrow pointing to the person next to him. Yeah.
Good one.
Yep. Or as one of those, had a shamrock on it, said "lucky" that you're supposed to wear on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I know. In the 18th century, high heels were initially worn by men to signify status and authority before becoming popular with women.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Well.
Do you still have your old high heels, Scott, from back in the day?
I do.
Okay, good.
Chuck, I am not that old.
And a NASA space probe launched in 2018 to gather data from the sun has an onboard memory card with the names of 1.1 million people.
Why?
But Gather is that to gather or the data they gather from the sun? The names of the people over there? I don't.
No, it just in case someone steals it. Maybe I don't know.
What if whoever programmed it put in all the names of the people they hate and then sent it to the sun?
The sun?
Yeah, symbolically. That sounds like witchcraft.
It does. Scary.
I'm gonna write your name on a slip of paper, tie it with a ribbon, and send it directly into the sun.
You're sicker than me.
Smudge it with sage, and off you go.
Okay. Hippie.
Right?
All right. Here's a question for you today, Chuck. And we could even put this on Facebook and go back and check. Aliens have come to Earth, and they want to speak with a single global ambassador. Who should it be?
Who should it be? Brad Pitt. No.
Why Brad Pitt?
I guess it was the first name that came to my head. You know who I was trying to think of as one of my favorite actors that for some reason I can't remember his name. Who's the guy? He was in Jurassic Park. Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum. We should have him speak to Jeff Goldblum.
He'd be an excellent person to send him.
He actually would. He would be friendly. He would be contemplative. And he would be just weird enough to represent about everybody on the planet.
That's so much better than my answer, Donald Trump.
Oh, ouch. No.
But we could tape a sign to his back so when he turned around it says "Take me."
Well, and on the other hand of there, I would be just as against sending Biden to go speak to him.
No,
that wouldn't help. That wouldn't be much better.
No. Let's see if we can come up with something younger.
Right. Like Jeff Goldblum.
More vibrant. Okay, Jeff Goldblum. Could we vote? Hey, let's all vote for Jeff because you can do a write-in candidate even for president. We should start a campaign. Everybody on the planet just votes for, or everybody in America votes for Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he would try to seek out new ideas and people and try to work them into his daily life and yeah. Did you ever?
We'd have a guy with a cool voice.
Yeah. Have you ever watched his show that he did? It was something about Jeff Goldblum, and he just kind of walks around talking to people, exploring things, learning about new things, going to the grocery store and having conversations with the people working in the deli. Just he's fascinated by everything. He'll pick up a piece of fruit in the grocery store and look at it for 10 minutes and marvel about all the little pieces in there and all the dimples in the orange. He's a interesting fellow. I love him.
All right. He should share that with everybody else.
Right.
Okay. All right. Insults Chuck has used to let me know I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Mm-hmm. Scott, you're also not the brightest crayon in the box. Yep. The wheel's turning. We talked about this earlier, but the hamster is dead. Yep. It's just kind of still in its last little spins before it slows to a still. Okay, again, not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Huh? What?
Yeah, you heard me. Huh. Not the brightest bulb in the chandelier. Okay. This one I love, and I've used this one before. Dumb as a bag of hammers. However,
when's that dumb?
However, if you drop that bag of hammers on you, it smarts.
Yeah. Oh.
So, I don't know.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts. Sharp as a bowling ball. And Scott, you're so dull. You sort your crayons by their color, by their flavor. Oh my goodness, I said color.
Oh, I think it's you.
It is me. It's me. It's me.
All right. Yeah. Almost as much fun. Mother's Day, like 10 days away now. Not all moms are tops. Mm-hmm. Here's signs you could be a bad mom. Sorry. Your first grader has more tattoos than you.
Wow. I guess it depends on the artist, right? No, it doesn't.
Your child can name more Yellowstone than Bluey characters. You've always seen Halloween as a way to save money on school lunch.
That's like a week of lunches right there, and people just give it away, Scott, on this one night of the year. It's crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
On the way back from the grocery store, you use the car seat to secure the milk and vodka and leave your kid just sitting on the other side.
Hold this.
Yeah, that'd be better. Just have him hold it.
that big, like, 1 gallon jug. Oh, here, let's buckle you in.
You believe a balanced diet means a cookie in each hand for your toddler.
Put that cookie down now!
So bad. The Tooth Fairy in your home leaves IOUs.
Get you next time, kid.
Your emergency contact list for school includes your favorite bar.
Wow.
And the most read book in your house to kids is the takeout menu. Oh, that's so sad. All right,
the pizza
Chuck is
menu
just
on the
picking on
fridge.
me today.
I know.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Now he has quick ways that Scott scares, or quick ways women scare Scott off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, Scott, I'm sorry to keep picking on you, but you had a rough morning, so you're an easy target today.
Okay.
I gotta kick you while you're down. Take advantage of it. Sorry about that. So talking to your marriage, these are ways again that Scott scares women off too quickly. You can talk about marriage and kids too quickly. I don't think this is the thing you do, Scott.
Okay.
Or maybe it is. I don't know. I've never dated you, so. You talk about your ex a lot.
Exes, Chuck.
Exes. You talk about your exes a lot.
Right.
This is totally you, Scott. Totally. You get totally blitzed during a first, second, or third date.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
For those listening, that is not Scott. That is definitely not Scott. Showing rage issues, especially when it deals with women. Yeah.
No.
Right. I'm just going to skip the next one. not having any hobbies, friends, or a life of your own.
What? Why'd you skip that other one?
Well, you get. How should we say that? Super intimate, super sexually aggressive, extra quick. Jump right to it.
No.
Hey, baby.
Can't believe you said that.
I know, right?
There's something wrong with my leg. He won't stop shaking.
I bet you that gets him every time, Scott.
It gets him every time.
Oh, if you get irrationally jealous, that's a big red flag. If you're a drama queen,
all right,
and begging for a date and acting desperate, please.
I have done that before.
Please go out with me. And then last one here, revealing TMI details.
Too much information. Guilty of that too. But even though I do all those things, at the end of the date, I usually get this.
So tell me you love me. Please. Tell me. Oh, tell me.
Wait, is that you or is that your date, Scott?
That's my date.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though I did all those wrong things, Chuck said.
I know. Well, I have attachment issues.
All right. We all know people with cell phones are just annoying in public.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So according to a survey, the rudest things you can do on your cell phone, talking to bathroom stall. I don't know how rude that is, but it definitely grosses everybody else out.
When you're talking on the phone and you hear the bathroom stall echo. Are you in the public bathroom while you're talking to me?
Oh, no.
You're way off. I say you're way off this time, son.
I'm just in the hallway here, and it echoes.
I find it embarrassing even if the phone rings when I can't get to that stop, that deny call button fast enough.
Oh.
Right?
What's really funny is that if you remember, I still have the same text notification, and it's Yoda saying, a message from the dark side you have.
Yeah. You're in the bathroom.
It always makes people turn their heads, especially in a bathroom.
I've heard it. I've heard it.
Next.
Oh, is it me? Is it me?
I think, yeah, you were doing them.
Okay. I thought you were doing them. That's okay.
I can't remember.
Well, we can go round robin. Let's go round robin.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're on your phone and you talk loudly in a public space.
That's always annoying.
Which also goes along with the Bluetooth earbuds. Because not only is it annoying, you also look like you're insane.
Have you ever been in the grocery store where you think someone is talking to you and you answer them and then you realize they're talking to someone on their phone?
Like you're shopping for cereal and they reach over the top of your reach over your shoulder to grab something that's in front of you and talk at the same time, and they're not talking to you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. I think what's even worse than that one, and I don't see it in the rest of the list. Oh, wait, do I see it? No. When people are at the grocery store and they are on their speakerphone in public.
Yeah. One of the rudest things you can do.
Like, come on. And it's rude to the person that's on the phone with you. They don't want your conversation going out across the loudspeaker.
All right. Kat Brooks is checking in this morning, and Kat does this one. Photograph or videotape someone without their consent.
Good morning, dear.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else could you do that's irritating?
Use your phone during a meeting.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it under the table so no one can see, though, and have the volume down.
Right.
Okay.
Or just scroll Facebook in the middle of a meeting.
Let's see. Put someone on speaker without telling them, especially if they're talking about stuff they wouldn't want anybody else to hear.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I used to joke, used to make fun of older people who always use their speaker phones and don't just, put their phone up to their ear. I'm finding as I'm nearing my 50s now, I do use my speakerphone probably 75% of the time. Unless I'm in the room with somebody else, but if I'm alone in a room, it's going to be on speakerphone. Yep, pretty much.
All right. Take photos of other people's food at a restaurant. This looks delicious. You mind?
Oh, this one up above here, you skip the one, screenshot and share other people's private messages to you.
Always.
Yeah, don't do that. That's private. So,
let's see. Take photos, share private photos, which that one other kind of got covered. So go through someone else's phone. Always fun.
That one is kind of fun. Oh, who left their phone behind? When do they have? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And the last one here is when people take selfies in public. That one, I don't care so much about that one. You got to take the selfie, right?
I think it'd be worse if you took the selfie in public with someone else's phone.
I've seen that.
All right, moving on. A few trivia questions for Chuck.
Okay.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
All right, we get to pick Chuck's brain. It's pretty big, so it's kind of tough. First trivia question, Chuck. 1946, New York Yankees became the first Major League Baseball team to do what? Think of that year, 1946. They were the first team to do this.
I'm assuming the World Series was the thing before then. 1946, so that would have been, what was that? Right at the end of World War II? Does it have does it have to do with World War II?
It does not.
It does not.
It has to do with travel.
Oh, were they the first team to fly in an airplane?
They were. Didn't I give that away?
You did. Yeah, you kind of did.
He slipped me that 20.
Right? Thanks,
67% of drivers say they've driven a vehicle this way.
With their knee.
Wow. Chuck.
Was that
amazing.
All right.
More impressive if you can use a foot, though.
Right? I've seen that. I've seen it.
All right. We're going to do three sets of three things, and they all have something in common. You have to tell me what they have in common.
Okay.
Okay? A bottle, a baseball player, a mushroom.
I'll have a cap.
Very good. Big boy, early girl, cherry.
Tomatoes.
Sight, smell, taste.
Senses.
News, wax, printer.
News, wax, printer, paper.
You got all four right. Good job.
There we go.
Are you impressed with yourself?
I am impressed with myself today, Scott. Yeah. Speaking of printer paper, we need to order some more for the station, Scott. So just
Yeah, I
completely
had no
random.
idea.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Wow.
big news. It's big news out of paper.
So do they still do trivia anywhere in Chewelah?
I know occasionally there's still some trivia over at the Quartzsite Brewery. Sometimes they do trivia at Andy's. But I'm not sure where else. I would love to do a right here in the radio station in the theater, a full-on game show.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
I've been talking about that with Brandon for a little while of maybe coming up with like an actual. We could broadcast it, put it up maybe not over the air, but over social media, and actually do like a proper game show right here in the theater.
It got shut down, but after like the first 4, because they were right in a row, Cheelah's Got Talent, I was kind of burned out on doing those, and I wanted to do for a show. I wanted to do the Newlywed Game, but I wanted to call it the Oldly Wed Game due to the ages of people in Chewelah. But I thought it would be fun to get Chewelah famous couples and play the Newlywed Game with them live on stage.
Ooh, and air their dirty laundry out in front of the whole community.
Yes.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I always thought, it's kind of old, but a gong show, but they can be kind of rude.
That was an idea too that I'd thrown out at one point, but people were worried that people's feelings would get hurt.
Mm-hmm. And they do. They do.
Especially these days.
Right.
All right. More trivia questions. 16 billion of these snacks are made each year. Very popular.
16
Probably one of the most popular snacks ever. 16 billion. They've been around for a really long time.
Is that the Twinkie?
No, you're kind of close though.
The Ho-Ho?
No, getting colder.
Is it? Oh, getting colder than a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Oh man,
goes great with milk.
Oreo cookies.
Well, I gave it away again.
Yep.
Most popular crafting activity among Americans is photocrafts. What's number 2?
Scrapbooking.
No. Has to do with food.
Is it baking?
I'll take that.
Okay.
Cake and dessert decorating.
Okay.
I never even thought of that as being like somebody's craft hobby.
Oh yeah. Have you seen some of the cakes that people are making these days?
Oh, professionally, yeah, but just not
stuff.
like somebody in their kitchen, wiping out the Starship Enterprise in a cake.
Right.
Which I would love.
By the way, if anybody's listening,
I would love that.
We could send it. You could send it here to the station, and I'll take a picture and send you the picture, Scott. I'll mail you
a half-eaten Enterprise.
I'll mail you a piece of cake.
All right. According to family lore, Chuck, the bat logo on this popular product originated in 1862. It's something you drink.
There's a bat logo on it?
Yes.
Gosh, I can't think of anything that I would drink.
Alcoholic beverage.
Is it Bacardi?
It is Bacardi.
Okay, there we go.
Just proof I can lead you there.
You can lead a man to vodka, and you can also make him drink it.
Don't ask too hard, though.
Yeah.
Right. I was just trying to see if Kat had anything snipey back to say, but she doesn't.
Oh, speaking of trivia,
okay.
And who recently from the Chewelah area just won the best comedy short at the Idaho Panhandle Film Festival?
Kat Brooks?
That would be Kat Brooks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow.
Best comedy short. That was for a small film called Irony. It was a dark comedy.
I bet you that's on her Facebook page, huh?
It is. And I should get on the KCHW page because not to brag or anything, kind of a big deal again. Starring myself and Joe Wazinski.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a fun one we did. I think we did it last fall. Yeah, it was a good one. It was fun.
All right. So she's had that one in the works for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next question, 67. No, I lost it. I'm so sorry, Chuck.
That's okay.
Each year, over $5 billion worth of this is imported by the United States. It's another beverage, not a non-alcoholic.
Coffee.
Coffee is correct.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
Not a lot of coffee grows in the... Well, I guess Hawaii, they grow a lot of coffee. But
we'll see if we can outsmart Chuck. To end, I have 3 brain teasers.
Okay.
First one. Man drove all the way from New York to San Francisco, only to discover at the end of the trip that he had a flat tire from the very start. Yet his car completely was unaffected by it. How is that possible?
Because it was his spare tire.
Good job. How much dirt is in a hole 4 feet deep and 2 feet wide?
None, Scott. It's a hole.
Oh. He's married many women, but has never been married. Who is he?
A preacher.
Yeah, there you go. You did excellent today, Chuck. Big round of applause. Chuck Ritchie played trivia. All right.
It's just a sleep deprivation. That's all.
That's all? That's all? I get smarter the less sleep I have.
Yeah, pretty much.
When we come back, we will have today's local birthdays, celebrity birthdays. We'll take a look at history, do some other fun stuff, and wrap it all up with odd news. We hope you stay right here on Northern Lights Public Radio. We are KCHW 102.7.
Oh, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
Stop, monkey! Stop! That thing about! Stop, monkey! Oh, that feels so good! Oh, that feels bad! Yeah! Oh, stop, please!
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, May the 2nd, 2024. I'm Mike Clifford. Arizona lawmakers have repealed the state's 160-year-old statute banning nearly all abortions. That from The Guardian. They report the 1864 law, which was reinstated by the state Supreme Court 3 weeks ago, has made abortions a central focus in the battleground state. They add in the state Senate, Democrats picked up the support of 2 Republicans in favor of repealing the ban. At the same time, Governor Katie Hobbs expected to ratify the repeal, which narrowly cleared the Arizona House last week after 3 Republicans joined with all the Democrats in the chamber. And massive protests and tent encampments are growing at universities across California, with classes canceled at UCLA on Wednesday. That after tensions boiled over into violence.
In addition, police arrested 25 students at Cal Poly Humboldt on Tuesday. An organizer named Rithik from the Students for Gaza encampment at San Francisco State University recently spoke to Sonali Kohatkar for her TV and radio show, Yes Presents, Rising Up with Sonali.
Students everywhere are appalled at the current genocide occurring in Gaza that is being perpetrated by Israel and backed by the United States. You know, we understand that our taxpayer money is not going towards our own education, but rather to fund this genocide and wars of aggression across the world.
I'm Suzanne Potter.
SFSU President Lynn Mahoney has emphasized the university's support for peaceful protest and says the university has already taken steps to divest. And the oldest gay bar in Indiana has closed, leaving the LGBTQ plus community with one less choice to call home. We get more in this Ball State Daily News, Free Press, Indiana News Service collaboration.
A water pipe at the Mark III tap room in Muncie burst in January. The damage reverberates farther than inside the walls of the building. For performers like Olivia Ward, the closure of the Mark has left the community without access to the bar's resources, performances, and community outreach. Ward not only misses the stage at the bar, but also fellow performers and the owners of the bar.
They are home. They are family. They've given us a space
us to just kind of be ourselves.
The Mark opened in 1968, about a year before the Stonewall riots in Greenwich Village, New York City, where patrons of the gay bar refused to leave during what started out as a routine raid, giving birth to the modern gay rights movement. The East Central Indiana bar has moved locations, closed, and undergone ownership changes, but remained a staple in the state. This story was produced with original reporting from Megan Holt for Ball State Daily News. I'm Joe Ullery reporting.
This is Public News Service. Government leaders acting now with urgency to get underserved communities connected with high-speed internet. But in Minnesota, underground digging for broadband installation is emerging as a safety concern.
This spring, the think tank North Star Policy Action issued a report that says over the past 3 years, these installations were the leading cause of damage to buried infrastructure in the state. North Star's research director Aaron Rosenthal says telecommunications crews are coming in contact with a maze of electric lines and natural gas pipes, with the drilling averaging more than 1.25 strikes a day.
That's a level of damage that we think is very concerning. Minnesotans should not have to choose between high-speed internet and their own safety.
The authors contend these workers receive inadequate training, and a bill in the legislature would beef up standards. Skeptics worry about impacts such as derailing progress on broadband goals with a wave of federal funding spurring projects. I'm Mike Moen.
Meantime, several Connecticut counties rank poorly in the latest State of the Air report by the American Lung Association.
4 counties measured for ozone pollution received failing grades, while 3 others got C's. These stem from transportation emissions, the state's largest contributor to greenhouse gases. Ruth Canovi with the American Lung Association in Connecticut says ozone pollution comes with serious health impacts.
I've had doctors explain it as almost like a sunburn on the lung. It really causes irritation. High ozone levels can be linked to chest tightness, shortness of breath, coughing, cardiovascular issues, so heart issues, worsening of already existing asthma.
There are ways for the General Assembly to tackle air quality issues. Bills related to climate change and renewable energy can help reduce ozone pollution and poor air quality. Canovi notes the Environmental Protection Agency's new clean truck standards can reduce nationwide emissions by up to 60% by 2032 and prevent 1 billion metric tons of carbon pollution. I'm Edwin J. Vieira.
Finally, from our Farah Siddiqui, healthcare providers play a crucial role in suicide prevention.
A recent study shows only 8% of hospitals are currently implementing all 4 recommended suicide prevention practices: safety planning, warm handoffs to outpatient care, patient follow-up, and lethal means counseling. Melissa Tolstica with Trinity Hospital in Ann Arbor says a seamless transition from inpatient to outpatient care is critical.
We continue to see a need for really robust programming, and not just within the behavioral health world, but in the medical world as well. Our organization really wanted to focus on bringing the behavioral health and the medical services together.
This initiative is being piloted across various units at Trinity Hospitals in Ann Arbor and Grand Rapids.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Here's some radio stations, big and small, your favorite podcast platform, and find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
It's 8:18.
Programming on KCHW is made possible in part by listeners like you and by
Country Chevrolet. Country Chevrolet, located at 880 South Main Street in Colville, is a full-service Chevrolet dealership, offering a wide range of new and pre-owned vehicles with at-home mobile test drive service available. In addition, Country Chevrolet also offers maintenance and service, vehicle rentals, and full auto detailing. More information is available at countrychevy.com or by calling 509-684-8400. KCHW would like to thank Country Chevrolet for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by Chihuahua Flooring.
Chihuahua Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products, including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chihuahua Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at chihuahuaflooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at chihuahuaflooring@gmail.com.
This is KCHW 102.7.
You don't have a sound bite. I thought you were going to play a sound, Scott.
Hey, I'll do it.
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama.
Tell you what, I got a little something ready here. So today is May 2nd. Yesterday was May 1st. Do you believe it's May already?
No.
My brain is still telling me it's like September of last year. But I have a quick little message from our friend Justin Timberlake.
It's gonna be May.
There you go. There you go.
Are you sure it sounded like a girl?
I mean, it's Justin Timberlake.
Okay. I like his acting, not so much on the music.
Yeah, not a huge fan, but for somebody of his stature, of his fame, all reports I've heard that he's actually a pretty nice guy. So they could be fake. I don't know.
Okay,
there's that.
Well, let's start off this second one with some local birthdays in the big city of Chihuahua from the Lions Club birthday calendar.
Yes, sir. I've got those. So today is Thursday, the May 2nd. We have Jack George, Layla Danforth with birthdays, and then Tim and Renee Whitley have an anniversary today. There you go.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All
Yeah.
right. Big round of applause. Know them and love them. See them around town, point and laugh. Tell them we talked about them on the radio.
We had, if
All
you were
right.
listening yesterday,
Celebrity.
the whole entire block yesterday was full of names. Never seen that
right.
many in a day before.
And that's great. The great thing about that is it's lots of support for the Lions Club.
It is.
By getting them on the birthday calendar. And you got a link to that on our website at kchw.org under members.
There you go.
All right. Celebrity birthdays for today. James Dyson, that vacuum cleaner guy, 77. All right.
Ooh, they suck.
I knew something like that was going to come.
Yeah, sorry.
Christine Baranski from The Good Fight, 72. Fashion designer Donatella Versace.
Yeah.
Versace.
Versace?
69. Donatella, wasn't that one of the Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes, it's her brother Michelangelo's birthday tomorrow.
TV commentator Mika Berezinski from MSNBC's Morning Joe, 57. Dwayne Johnson, a mere 52. Former soccer star David Beckham, 49. Jenna Von Oy from Blossom is 47. Back to Dwayne Johnson, still mad at Dwayne for not running for president after he talked about it.
Oh, jerk.
Just saved us all.
Would you have voted for him?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. 100%. Don't know what his platform would be on anything. Come on, anything can be better than the two choices we have against.
Right.
Come on. Wow. Other nations look at us and go,
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
I mean, I'd probably vote for him over like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was our choice as pro wrestlers for presidents.
Hector, Mountain Dew, Elizondo. Yeah.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Still!
You know what I was doing yesterday? I was filling out a form, and in that form I had to write a little something about the economy. And I had that movie stuck in my head, Idiocracy. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But I had the line going through my head, he's going to fix the economy. And I wrote on this form, economy.
Did you fix it?
I did. I
Okay.
did, but it was handwritten, so it was like a scratched out M and an N. It was very obvious what I did. I was in a hurry.
Do you know what this is? This, my friends, is false advertising.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to multitask, which we've discussed before is a bad idea.
Yeah. Not good for guys. Causes long-term mental problems.
It really does.
Princess Charlotte, daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, is a mere 9 years old.
Oh,
on the list. On to history, Chuck Ritchie.
That's right. So in 1918, General Motors acquired the Chevrolet Motor Company of Delaware. 1939, not hitting well and feeling bad, Ironman Lou Gehrig took himself out of the Yankee lineup after playing 2,130 consecutive games.
Wow.
Yeah, the Yankees then destroyed Detroit 22-2, and Gehrig never played baseball again.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Looks like they did it without him.
Yeah.
In 1964, the Rolling Stones appeared on the U.S. charts for the first time with Not Fade Away, as opposed to It's Gonna Be May. I don't. That didn't make sense. 1978, the first unsolicited bulk commercial email, also known as spam, was sent to every ARPANET address on the west coast of the United States. The aggressive marketer decided to invite 393 ARPANET users to product presentation by Digital Equipment Corporation. The ARPANET was the network created by the U.S. Department of Defense and was the predecessor of the Internet. Wow. Surely Al Gore was involved somehow. Maybe
he was.
Yeah,
he invented it.
He did. Of course, he did. He sent the first spam.
Oh, vote for me.
Right. And then let's see, where was I? 2000, President Bill Clinton announced that the accurate GPS would no longer be restricted to the U.S. military.
Okay.
Oh, has it only been since 2000 that we've been able to use GPS privately?
Yes, Chuck.
Wow, man. 2007, Iowa spent $6,000 to change the locks at one of its state prisons after someone paid $12 on eBay for a set of keys belonging to a guard who retired in the 1970s.
Wow.
The warden said he didn't know if any of the old keys actually opened any of the locks in a 135-year-old prison.
But they probably did.
Wow. $12. Man, that's selling yourself short. If you're selling the keys, I mean, I would have held out for more, personally. The 2011 U.S. Navy SEAL Team 6 raided a large compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, and eliminated Al-Qaeda terrorist Osama bin Laden. His body was buried at sea in accordance with Islamic rites later in the same day.
Wow,
which I think was still a little that caused a lot of conspiracy theories when they did that. You know, like people wanted to demand proof, and it just happened so quick. Then in 2018, Kanye West received harsh criticism for saying slavery is a choice in a TMZ interview.
Wow.
Ugh, Kanye. Yeah.
For president.
Right. Yeah, speaking of failed presidential candidates. Ugh. This is kind of cool. 2019, a drone delivered a kidney for transplant surgery in Baltimore. Certainly wasn't any drone I've ever tried to pilot. I can't get those things. I can't figure out how to get them to fly straight. I usually do them and they just go and turn over upside down and fall over on the ground.
When I get it there, do you have someone that can jump really high?
Uh-oh, battery's dying.
Oh.
Over the water. 2019, after 2 weeks of cleanup on Mount Everest, removed 6,613 pounds of garbage.
Litter bugs. Wow.
That's a lot of garbage, people. Wow. 2023, 11,500 members of the Writers Guild of America went on strike. The strike would last through September 27th of 2023.
And as of this date today, Hollywood has still given up.
Oh, look, another superhero movie.
Special events for this Thursday include Baby Day. Doesn't say if you're supposed to honor babies, make one. I don't know.
It's just a day about babies.
Yeah. Brothers and Sisters Day, Fire Day, Day of Reason. It sounds ominous.
Give us your voice, Scott. Day of Reason.
Want the voice?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Day of Reason.
There you go.
Day of Prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And for you pirates out there, it be
International Scurvy Awareness Day.
Arg, you not be getting scurvy on your ship now.
No, eat those oranges. Now.
Eat your citrus, kids. You don't want to be getting scurvy out there in the schools.
It's Concert Day.
Oh, very nice.
Life Insurance Day.
Mm-hmm.
Play Your Ukulele Day.
Oh, we could go tiptoeing through the tulips together.
That's right. Not to be outdone by Please Play Your Ukulele Somewhere Else Day. It's Truffle Day. You remember the truffle with tribbles?
Or the truffle shuffle.
Take a baby to lunch day.
See? Again, okay. in what context?
World Passover Day.
Mm-hmm.
and World Tuna Day. And here comes the number of the day.
Yeah, the number of the day is 1.5 million. Those, Scott, are the number of pizzas sold by Domino's every day.
Wow. And in honor of Domino's and the number for the day.
What do you guys like on your pizza?
Oh, just the regular stuff. Flies, stink bugs.
Yeah.
You know. Why are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming into my life so much lately? I have this is like the 4th Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference in the last 24 hours.
I'm sorry.
I even found randomly in my pocket, no idea where it came from, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sticker.
Somebody's trying to tell you something, Chuck.
It's time to change my career. I'm the one that maybe needs to go sideways in my career and become a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Or perhaps just tuck your head in your shell.
There you go. There you go. It's
All
nice
right.
in there.
Yeah, cozy. All right, on to news and nuggets. It's sneezing season, if you haven't noticed. Sneezing season is imminent for the 50 million Americans and 1/4 of all Canadians who suffer from seasonal allergies. Why do the Canadians get off a little easier than us? They have just as many.
Better health care?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Seasonal allergies, hay fever, the most common allergy in the United States. And for the 40% of Americans who typically sneeze more than 3 times in a row, now is the time to stock up on tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Survey of more than 1,000 adults found that 24% of respondents said they typically sneeze twice in a row, while 36% sneeze only once at a time. Although 75% of men and women surveyed said they cover their nose every time they sneeze, 25% admitted they do not perform the traditional act of etiquette.
Ooh. I like to sneeze directly into the microphone before someone else needs to use it.
Always.
Yeah.
I with my allergies, sometimes I get the gunshot sneeze where you don't even realize that it's coming and it just hits you.
Yeah.
And sorry if you're in the way.
Yeah, sometimes they just do that. They just you have no control over it.
That's right.
I've been hitting that thing lately where it's been happening this week, a day or two, where I'm like, oh man, I think I'm getting sick. My head's stuffy. I can't breathe. Oh no! I forgot to take my allergy pill this morning.
That's right.
It's tis the season.
More on sneezes when it comes to noise levels and techniques. Men outsound women nearly 2-to-1, with 46% of males considering themselves loud and proud sneezers. I can sneeze so loud the girls will jump. Just saying.
I have thrown my back out before from sneezing, multiple times.
Never sneeze while being bent over.
Yeah.
You will blow it.
You will injure yourself. Don't do it.
Not sure what happens when you sneeze on the toilet, but I don't want to know.
I have some theories, but I'll keep them to myself.
Sorry, just thinking out loud. The survey further uncovered how men and women attempt to stop a sneeze. More than half of those surveyed said they don't try to hold it in when they feel a sneeze coming on. Instead, they let it fly. That's 56%. Others claim to touch their nose, 16%. Hold their breath, 11%. Press their finger to the area above the lip, 8%. Or look into the sunlight, 7%, which is also very dangerous. And those are the people that need glasses.
I will do that occasionally, like if you look into a light. Especially fluorescent lights, seem to make me sneeze. Even if I don't have to sneeze, if I look into a fluorescent light, it'll make me sneeze.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Try it right now.
I don't have the fluorescent lights on in here.
Oh, okay. All right. Why do we call it hay fever? The term hay fever likely originates from the belief that allergic reactions were caused by the smell of new hay during the summer and harvest months. Mm-hmm. I know when I was younger in Chewila, when I was a teenager, I went out and bucked bales once with my horrible allergies. I did it just once.
Mm-hmm.
Never again. This misconception, though, about hay fever dates back to the mid-1800s when the symptoms of allergic rhinitis, such as sneezing, itchy eyes, and nasal congestion, were commonly observed during periods associated with hay harvesting. Mm-hmm. Despite the name, the actual allergens responsible for these reactions are typical pollens from trees, grasses, and weeds, rather than the hay itself. Term has persisted into modern usage, largely because the peak of allergy season coincides with the time of year when the hay is harvested the first time, thus making the historical connection between hay and seasonal allergic reactions. That's everything you needed to know about sneezing.
There you go.
Thank you.
Of course, then there are those of us that are actually allergic to it.
Yes.
Quite a few, actually. I I will full on get a rash just from touching it. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Okay, I got a story I want to tell, but I can't. Keep going, please.
Okay.
This one time,
I don't have one of those. Go ahead, Scott. Tell your
no.
story.
No.
I don't even know where we are, Scott. Where are we?
We are in News and Nuggets. A woman in Japan will celebrate her 116th birthday this month.
Ooh.
Tomiko Atuka was born in May 23rd of 1908. The current oldest person alive is Maria Brañas of Spain. She turned 117 in March. Wow.
That's not true. I saw a YouTube video the other day of a Tibetan monk that was over 500 years old, and he was still alive. Yeah, he said it himself. Yeah. Been around for 500 years. Yep.
Oh.
True story. I saw it on the internet. Speaking of the internet, people Google how to use Google. So every month in the U.S., Google gets about 5,500 searches for the phrase, "How do I use Google?" Seriously. It also gets around 100,000 monthly searches for "How to win the lottery."
That's so sad.
Have you ever talked to people? They swear they have a technique for like buying scratch off tickets or buying lottery tickets. They have a foolproof technique. It makes them win.
All right.
Or people go to the casino, then go to the electronic machines. Oh, I've got a technique. I've got a pattern. No, you don't.
I think that's going to work out for you in the long run. Researchers filed a lawsuit against Meta, the parent company of Facebook, in an attempt to give users more control over their news feeds. Lawsuit filed by Knight First Amendment Institute of Columbia University argues that users should have the freedom to curate their feeds and use the platform without being subjected to the constant scroll of posts. I agree.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Then in other news, LinkedIn, the professional networking platform, has launched 3 online games: Pinpoint, Crossclimb, and Queens. Although known for its business connections, LinkedIn's games page aims to add a fun twist to interactions among its users. Pinpoint challenges players to guess the connection between 5 clue words, rewarding quick and accurate answers. Crossclimb offers a word logic game where participants construct a ladder of words based on given clues. Kind of sounds like a crossword puzzle in the shape of a ladder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then lastly, Queens, which is a visual logic game, requires players to strategically place queen emojis in a multicolored grid. Isn't that chess? So they've invented crossword game puzzles and chess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And now a message from LinkedIn.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Maybe they're great. I don't know.
LinkedIn's like a ghost town.
I know. Do people? I've Googled myself. I have a LinkedIn. I don't know where it came from. I don't ever remember setting one up. And it even has my current information in it. Do they just grab stuff and fill it in for you? I don't understand. Yeah, kind of creepy.
And if you were listening last week, we told you about the woman who made headlines for wheeling her deceased uncle into the bank in Rio de Janeiro to obtain a loan. She's now in even hotter water. Besides the ongoing investigation for desecrating a corpse and attempted theft, new evidence has prompted police to consider charging Erica de Souza with manslaughter. Video showed Erica positioning her uncle's lifeless body in a wheelchair inside the bank, attempting to make him sign documents. Police say the uncle was already in critical condition when Erica decided to take him to the bank instead of seeking medical help. Investigation revealed that Erica allegedly made attempts to set up an account to receive her uncle's funds. Police assert that Erica was fully aware of her uncle's passing when she brought him to the bank, pretending he was alive to complete the transaction. Despite her efforts, the bank staff intervened before the signature was finalized.
Wow. I believe her uncle was quoted as saying, "I'm not dead yet."
I'm not dead. Strike that.
Yeah. Thank you. So North Carolina mother of three young children discovered a massive hive of more than 50,000 bees inside the wall of her daughter's room. The mother, Ashley Mass's class, was shocked to find the hive, which had been growing for about 8 months, after her toddler daughter had mentioned hearing monsters in her closet. Beekeepers ultimately removed the bees and a honeycomb weighing more than 100 pounds, relocating them to a bee sanctuary. The bees caused about $20,000 worth of damage to the family's home. But they got 100 pounds of honey out of the deal. So, it's a pretty sweet deal.
It's a big honeycomb. Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting news for stargazers as the Eta Aquarid meteor shower is set to dazzle the night sky this weekend. Annual celestial event will peak Saturday evening on the 4th and early Sunday, May 5th, offering spectators a chance to witness up to 50 shooting stars per hour. So that'll be a late night Saturday into early Sunday morning. 50 shooting stars per hour. Pieces of debris from iconic Halley's Comet and the Eta Aquarids will create a spectacle that can be observed all over the world. For best viewing experience, experts recommend looking out between midnight and dawn. While the meteor shower can be seen in both the northern and southern hemispheres, the clearer view is expected from the southern part of the globe, where the constellation of Aquarius sits higher in the sky.
That's pretty cool. I love a good meteor shower. They're so fun. They really are cool.
Fun
So,
to go out.
speaking of earlier of I guess social media things and hot water, this is not a story about that, but TikTok, they have their new shopping experience called TikTok Shop. It now boasts over 500,000 U.S.-based sellers just 8 months after its launch. The app's latest safety report revealed that during the second half of 2023, TikTok Shop welcomed more than 6 million new sellers globally, pushing out its total seller count to over 15 million worldwide. While the TikTok Shop has proven lucrative for many creators, some users have raised concerns about the quality of products on the platform. To address these issues, TikTok invested $400 million in security measures, which led to the rejection of 2 million seller accounts and the removal of 37 million product listings due to fraudulent activities.
That does not sound safe at all.
No.
They had that many problems in there.
So there are 15 million users with 37 million products removed for fraud.
It's just like Amazon.
Right? Those aren't good numbers.
Not good numbers.
No.
All right, recent startling discovery at Adolf Hitler's Wolf's Lair headquarters in Poland has left researchers puzzled. 5 skeletons missing their hands and feet were found buried beneath the former home of the Nazi commander, Hermann Göring. The eerie find, which included the remains of 3 adults, a teen, and a newborn, has sparked speculation about their identities and the circumstances surrounding their burial. The Latbra Foundation, based in Gdansk, made the discovery while searching for buried wooden flooring in the house. Lack of clothing and personal items near the bodies, as well as their positioning facing the same direction, has added an air of mystery to the find. Location of the skeletons within the most heavily guarded complex of the Third Reich has only deepened the intrigue surrounding the discovery. Further analysis, including radiocarbon dating, will be conducted to determine the ages of the skeletons, potentially shed some light on their origins. Scary.
I don't want to get too dark here, but can you imagine being inside those buildings during that time? I mean, that had to be like the freakiest horror show. I can't even imagine the things that were happening inside their inner sanctum of those times. Those people were truly, truly prove that evil does exist on this planet.
That's what you get when you elect a dictator.
Yeah. Scary stuff. So heartwarming. This one's a heartwarming story, Scott. To follow that one up. This unfolded at a Target store in Huntersville, Alabama, as 1-year-old Azai, known for his TikTok videos of greeting shoppers, became an honorary team member for a day. Aw. Target reached out to Azai and his mom after their videos gained popularity, inviting them for a special experience at the store. During his day at Target, Azai participated in the morning team huddle, assisted in inventory checks, interacted with guests throughout the store. Then, as a gesture of appreciation, the Huntersville location gifted Azai a $500 gift card to do a shopping spree and donated $10,000 in his name to Classroom Central, which is a charity providing school supplies to teachers.
Wow.
That's very cool. So I guess child labor laws aren't a thing here if TikTok's involved.
Yeah. All this great TikTok stuff. It's horrible. They're going to shut it down.
I know. There's some pretty creative stuff coming out of TikTok, though.
When you run out of things to survey, Chuck, what should you survey?
Salad, Scott. Survey a salad.
Yes. Good answer. Americans have been surveyed about their salad selections. We're quite traditional when it comes to salad toppings, with cheese at 42%, tomatoes at 37%, bacon 30%, croutons 28%, and cucumbers 27%. Meanwhile, the preferred salad dressings include ranch, leading at 50, Italian at 30, Caesar at 25. Where's the Thousand Island?
I don't know. I like Thousand Island, though. That's good stuff.
However, True Star, 61% of diners are the greens, with romaine at 46%, iceberg at 44%, spinach at 32%, and spring mix at 30%, and crunchy green lettuce, 26%, also known as fresh lettuce.
What is crunchy green lettuce? Is it just like like it's crunchy, it's green, it's lettuce? Eat it. Shut up.
Yeah, it's also known as salad. A curious twist emerges from the survey regarding the most unusual salad additions, which have included bananas, peanut butter, peppermint, and popcorn. Yes, I would like a peppermint salad, please. I have bad breath.
Wow. That is bizarre.
It is bizarre.
I would
Speaking okay, go ahead.
Oh, I could kind of see popcorn. Like, maybe. Popcorn originally invented as a cereal. You pour milk over it, and it's actually weirdly delicious.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I always drink milk with my popcorn, so I get that.
There you go, yeah. See?
Let's see. We're already weird, so let's do this.
Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight.
It's the world of strange. A world gone wacky.
Out here, due process is a bullet.
And some of the scariest people on the planet.
I think you're bluffing.
Be afraid.
You know, you look mighty pretty when you get mad.
It's your odd news on KCHW.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Always kick off the odd news with the news attack. First part true, second part big fat lie, and here comes Chuck.
Yeah, so the record holder for the world's biggest teddy bear, 65 feet tall. That's huge.
Scary.
Yeah, right? Imagine if it fell on you. Unfortunately, though, the day after it was certified as the record holder, it was immediately ripped apart by the family dog.
Researchers say lab mice are deliberately making mistakes during experiments and annoying scientists that watch them. So now I'm pretty sure my ex-wife was a lab mouse in a previous line.
Researchers... So you heard about this? Researchers, they say they actually make mistakes during experiments intentionally now. This is actually interesting news, but this is not going to look good on their performance reviews.
No. All right, study found that if you only get exercise on the weekend, Chuck, you're still in good shape as people who exercise every day. Knowing this is going to save Chuck a lot of time each morning. Now, if they could find out something similar about taking showers.
That's not true?
Yeah, it is.
What if I put on fresh deodorant? That counts. That's just as good, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Might as well.
Okay.
So, this one, a study says binge drinkers are most likely to be middle-aged white guys, which helps to explain Congress.
Yeah, but they're not really middle-aged. They're over the hill.
Yeah, they are. They're, yeah.
Yeah. But we can see that the long-term drinking definitely had some effects.
Yeah. Maybe they were middle-aged 40 years ago when they first got into politics.
Oh,
most of them are still in office. Yeah.
Study found that a good fight with your spouse is good for your health. Honey, we're not fighting, we're exercising, baby.
But only on the weekend.
Yeah.
So a toddler in Alabama, we talked about this earlier, got to be a Target employee for a day. That means in Alabama, career day starts as soon as you can walk.
His first executive order, more juice boxes in the break room.
Oh. All right, Scott, take us out with the last one here.
A North Carolina mom found thousands of bees inside the wall of her daughter's bedroom, so she turned it into an Airbnb.
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah.
On to Wacky But True, we don't add anything to these besides a movie or a television sound effects just to kind of help out the story. And Chuck is going to kick it off with these very real stories.
Very real. A heinous crime has been committed at the Flathead National Forest in Montana. The iconic Smokey Bear sign was stolen from the Tally Lake Ranger district office early hours of Sunday morning. According to officials, the theft occurred around 3:30 a.m. when a daring individual drove up a pickup onto the sidewalk, snatching Smokey from his rightful place on the fire prevention sign.
No.
That's bad, but at the same time, wouldn't you like to have a Smokey Bear sign of your own?
Yeah.
Don't feed the
one bear.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Hello, 911? I need the police right away. This guy took my teddy bear. Hello?
I know who it was.
Was it a 65-foot teddy bear?
Yes.
Yeah. That would take a lot of fabric.
Yeah, it would be.
Someone had to
Crazy.
have a lot of money. Yeah. This one,
58.
it's your turn. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right. 58-year-old Nashville man was arrested for assaulting his roommate after an argument over coffee. Altercation took place at the residence where Timothy Teal, his parents were clever, Timothy he allegedly became upset because his roommate drank his coffee. According to the police report, Teal arrived home intoxicated and confronted his roommate, Hal Pierce. Confrontation escalated quickly, with Pierce claiming that Teal punched him in the face, causing minor redness and breaking his prescription glasses. It's not okay.
I always
everything. Go ahead.
I always like to tell my dogs, I love you, but you touch my coffee and we're going to have problems.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's find out what we need to know about coffee and fighting.
Black coffee. You think I'm drunk, don't you? All of you. I'm not drunk. I'm not.
We need donuts and coffee, hot.
Jim never has a second cup of coffee at home.
Damn good coffee and hot.
A 24-year-old woman was arrested in Wilmington, North Carolina for stealing a food truck. The stolen truck was then quickly located not too far away, where the thief was apprehended trying to exit through the window.
I got my 2 hands up. I surrender. Come and lock me up here forever.
But he was too fat, and he got stuck in the window.
Again, kind of like the bear sign. Don't steal, but man, it'd be really nice to have a food truck, wouldn't it? No, I wouldn't steal a food truck.
My man broke into a church in Germany, left a trail of beer cans from the scene to his house. Police were able to follow the trail for just a few blocks to find him.
You drunk?
No. But this ought to do it.
That won't happen again.
Let me be blunt. Are you still a fall-down drunk? Huh?
Jeez. What are you, drunk?
I hate him.
He's drunk.
How's it going, Nick?
I'm drunk.
Hey, Johnny, I just had a great idea. Let's go get drunk and puke on cars from the overpass.
Yeah, but I'm not drunk enough to go on the boat. Yes, you are.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Damn, your drunk tests are hard.
I don't know, man. I know it's wrong with that puking over the overpass. It kind of sounds like fun.
The leaving the beer cans behind you in a trail, that's not, you can't do that on accident. Like, right? Or
That's a real sign of loneliness.
Did he have like a 12-pack under one arm and just kind of chugging one and dropping the can as he went along? That's kind of sad, right?
It is. A lot of drunks in the stories today. I'm so sorry.
There are. Another one right here. Firemen in Spain had to rescue a man from a children's playground after he got stuck inside a climbing structure. The intoxicated man said he had been with friends that had left him when he got stuck. They probably left just laughing.
Oh, I got it.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
They did the lead.
Nobody likes you at all.
Yeah.
Last story, Chuck.
Mm-hmm. So 25 years ago this month, Tesco, Britain's biggest supermarket chain, asked its suppliers to grow smaller melons after focus groups of shoppers revealed that shoppers subconsciously selected fruit according to the trend in breast size. After investigating a marked-up drop in melon sales, a retail psychologist report for Tesco. I didn't know retail psychology was a thing. There you go, kids. It's a new way to get in student debt. Go get your
I
retail.
didn't know that about watermelons either.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So a retail psychologist report for Tesco suggested the modern preference for smaller breasts was informing customers' decisions to reject larger melons. Oh, that's too bad for the larger melons. It's not their fault.
No.
They can't control how it happens. They're just bigger than the rest. The
Right.
company instructed growers in Spain to produce Gallia melons of no more than a pound rather than the 2.2-pound melons that were proving to slow to sell.
Wow, Chuck, I can't believe you did that story.
I'm happy I did, Scott.
I can't believe you came up with these sound effects to follow that story.
I know, right? Terrible
All
stuff.
right. Shame on you.
So what you do is take this fine cassava melon over to him, show him what you got, but don't let him have it. You gotta tease him a little, make him chase you.
Darling, are you sure you want watermelon?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and some chop suey, too.
The melon is good. I had a bite.
Yeah, with hands as big as watermelon. Okay, Melonhead, one more.
Which one? It's the one that looks like a pair of...
Melons! Big, juicy melons!
Hey.
Shame on you, Chuck. That's all I'll say.
Shame on us. Shame on us.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
no, you.
Yeah, it was me. It was all my fault. I did it.
It was just you. Just you.
What you cooking, man?
Beer.
With noodles. Great idea.
It is a great idea. And then that note, we will end this show tomorrow, though. Val, my sister, gonna fill in for Chuck Ritchie. Catch us at 7:20. Chuck, what's on the radio tonight?
Tonight we have come on, computer.
Thursday.
Yeah, the computer's just there we go. It wasn't loading up here for me. 6 to 8 p.m. Out of the Woods, 8 to 9 p.m. with Kelton a Twist, and then from 9 to 11 tonight we have Acoustic Cafe.
Excellent.
There you go. And also don't forget to get your tickets for Chihuila's Got Talent. Those are available online. It's at kchw.org, chihuilasgottalent.com. There's multiple links all over our Facebook page. You can go to those posters that are around town with the QR code, and this afternoon we will be getting those out. Paper tickets available, and I don't quite have those locations secured yet, but I'm assuming the local location, the normal locations.
So you had your second round of tryouts for Chihuila's Got Talent.
We did.
Do you have the list of the people yet that have made it into the show?
I do, and I meant to get that to you on Monday, and I did not, and I'll get that to you today before I leave.
Okay,
and we'll get a promo going on the air, and I blinked, and it's Thursday today, Scott.
I know.
It's
also May, Chuck. We covered that.
It's May. Well, we had this power surge the other day that took out a whole bunch of stuff in Chihuahua. Everybody kind of. Not a lot of people had a lot of damage, but people's computers just shut off, people's TVs shut off. We lost our internet here in the studio. I had to manually reset everything, and our power supply up at the tower was just fried.
Yeah, and that was an expensive 2,000-watt power supply too.
Yeah. It sounded.
Can we sue Mother Nature?
Yeah, right. It made. I went up there, tried to restart it, and it just made sad robot noises. It tried to do the alarm, but the alarm went off. Beep, beep, beep. Poor thing.
All right. A little tease about those tickets, too, is the last Chihuahua's Got Talent before COVID. It was at the Chihuahua Center for the Arts, which is the location where the show will happen again.
Yep.
And we ran out of seats.
Yeah.
It was standing room only. Then we ran out. Then we hit the occupancy and had to turn a few people away. So all I'm saying is get those tickets early. You're supporting the arts. You're supporting public radio. And a big round of applause to all the sponsors who have put up money for the talent show prizes. I'm going to round them applause, and then Chuck's going to tell you who they are.
Yes. Yeah, so our sponsors for the show, I have them right here. Make sure I don't forget anybody. We have Country Chevrolet, Setty's Ace Hardware, the Yale Press, Andy Sandwich and Sports, the Chihuahua Creative District, the Independent. Did I say the Independent already? The Independent?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Independent.
Yeah, Sharon and Gino Ludwig. And a huge thank you to the Chihuahua Center for the Arts for partnering with us and letting us use their theater and their facilities to run the show and provide talent for our judges and the people that they had come and audition that heard about it through the theater. So thank you so much to everybody for making this happen. It's going to be a good show. We've got some fun stuff coming your way. We've got a wide variety of stuff. We've got the guy doing the fire pots, which he's not going to use fire. He's going to use LED because of liability reasons, unfortunately. Okay. But we've got some singers. We've got a one gentleman that does really, really fun. He did an original song playing the bass and the trombone. I don't think he's going to be bringing his trombone. But yeah, just a song about pigs flying that was really hilarious with a good message. So kind of half comedy, half music. Yeah, we've got some really, really good stuff. I'm really looking forward to the show.
All right. And that is coming up on the...
That is coming up May 11th. May 11th at 6 p.m. That's
week from Saturday.
Yep,
so don't wait to get those
a week
tickets.
from Saturday. Tickets are selling online. Like I said, I'm going to get those paper tickets out. I almost forget about paper tickets sometimes, Scott.
Yep.
People are like, when are you going to get the tickets out? And they are out. What are you talking about? Oh, but I can't. Where can I buy them? Online. Oh, no. I meant tickets, Chuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those things. So, sorry about that. We'll
side
get those
note
out.
too, and a big thank you I want to do is since I started the radio station back in 2012, they've been huge supporters. They also have made a donation for prize money to every single Chihuahua's Got Talent, and that is Sharon and Gino Ludwig.
Yes.
Love you guys. And not just for that, just because of who you are and who you are in the community. So.
Absolutely. And joining us every Wednesday right here on the KCHW Morning Show.
Catch up with Sharon.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun having her on the air.
All right. Thanks for having me on the air this morning, bringing me in from Maine. Other than that, we want you to have a great day and keep on listening to Northern Lights Public Radio. We are KCHW 102.7.
Okay.
Who's the moosey mosquito?
Who's your daddy? Come on, you know who your daddy is. Who's your daddy? Tell him who his daddy is.
I'm your daddy.
It's 9:01.
Your KCHW morning show made possible by